Patreon member shout out. Humans and their needs, living in a fairy tale, it's tearing at the seams. A dank reject, a devil in a dress, exactly what you see. You made a mess of things, my, what a mess you made. I hate the way you make me feel, I hate the way you make me, and your world is broken inside. Hey guys, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez, coming at you today with a Vivi Omi update video. Guys, if you're new, welcome. If not, welcome back. I love y'all. Everyone say hello to Dashi. Hello, Dashi. Commenting, liking, subscribing is a free way to help support the channel. Non-free ways are Patreon and smashing that thanks button down below. Comment down below if you like Bayside. Anyway, so today, OMI down only about 0.23%, so not terrible. It actually did outperform Bitcoin on the day, which is down about 1.6%, and then we did not outperform the markets though. They were all up, Dow, Nasdaq, and S&P 500, so it was a good day for the markets there. I'm still not coming in the way I want them to. On one of my last videos when I talked about David Yu teasing the D again, many people are assuming Dragon Ball Z, which is very possible. But there are also other people that have, and this is a new theory that wasn't thought of before, only really the last 24 to 48 hours, is talking about D23, as in Disney's version of Comic-Con, which does happen next month. So that is very possible that that does happen there. I'm not 100% sure if, I mean, I haven't heard anything officially or unofficially. If it does, great. That'd be a really good place. I mean, we were right next to Marvel in Comic-Con, so it would make sense that we'd be part of the Disney thing at some point. We've had the partnership for over a year, so we'll see what happens. Comment down below your thoughts. Something interesting came up on Reddit the other day talking about Bitcoin, and this picture exactly 11 years ago was the first Bitcoin conference in New York City, and it had 75 attendees. Where do you think those people are now? Comment down below your thoughts. So we did have Reverend Alex G about earlier in the day, earlier this morning, tagging a couple of people from New York, saying moral quandary avoided, hashtag New York, update going in ASAP for New York payout. Stand by. We all weren't 100% sure what that meant. It's a New York payout, but he did post over in the Vivi official announcement saying, hey everyone, here's a few payout updates. Payout is now available to all of the United States, including New York. Let's get this bread. Technical issues have prevented some users from accessing payout. We are working on this and expect it to be fixed in the coming days. Some users in Australia, Canada, Mexico, Britain have been unable to pay out. Issue is now resolved. Crypto payout continues to be paused as we work through technical issues. Our payout provider, Wire, is constantly working to expand their global coverage, and we expect to be able to announce even wider coverage soon. Thank you for your patience as we work to make this a seamless experience for all. So whoever worked on that, thank you so much. And number 4 is really what I want to talk about, saying the crypto payout continues to be paused as we work through some technical issues. I'm starting to believe that the OUP, that OMI utility article, OMI utility program, was paused also until we get this fixed. When does that happen? I'm not sure. It is a Q3 priority, so there is a decent chance that we get it end of September. A lot of people said that we wouldn't get KYC and cash out by the end of Q2, but we did. So who knows? Maybe we might get that late September. If we do, great. If not, I'm fine waiting till early October. And Vivi Official, the Twitter did post updates on this as well, saying payout is now available to all US, including New York. Issues have prevented some users from accessing payout, but they expect it to be fixed in the next coming days. And they just repeat the Australia, Canada, Mexico, and Britain have been unable to use payout, but the issues are now resolved. We did get a first look at a NFT coming to the utility app, linked down below to their Discord. And it is also it was on their Instagram, but it's also on their Twitter as well, saying, a release coming soon to utility, a 3D World of Women mask with part of the proceeds going to charity and benefits, including merchandise and event access to collectors. They do a bunch of hashtags in there, and they did come out with their FAQ today. Let's read some of those. Most importantly, I think, is which charities will benefit from releases, and the amounts donated and the charities that will benefit will be fully transparent to the collectors. We do intend to link drops to specific charities and help a wide range of communities. For example, when we release digital books, we will donate part of the proceeds to literacy programs in developing countries. We will also help charities suggested to us by our users. Now, for something like World of Women, there's probably going to be something for maybe like a halfway house or something, a safe space for women, whatever charities they think are good or are suggested to. Other releases you can expect to see, Utility has partnered with some of the biggest brands, artists, and celebrities in the world, not all of them are public yet, to deliver high quality and fun collectibles for people of all ages. Expect to see on the art side editions of World of Women, CryptoPunks, Rewind Collective, and Bored Apes. On the brand side, we will be partnering with the film studios right through to musicians to bring you up to quality collectibles featuring some of the world's most cherished characters. Speaking of Bored Apes had some M&Ms come out today. M&Ms had a giant thing where you could buy a special pack of Bored Apes M&Ms. I tried to buy, wouldn't take my credit card. It was a sad day, but they did that. And like I said, we have that partnership with Bored Apes as well. But as long as we're talking about that, I do want to go over all aspects of the collectibles, and the categories are going to be art, sports, film, television, theater, books and comics, music, automobiles, travel, wearables, fashion, beauty and jewelry, food and drink, toys and games, and national parks. That is 15, count them, 15 categories. 2, count them, 2, marshmallows, SpongeBob reference, comment down below if you get it. So similar to Earth 2, Utility is launching on Polygon, which will allow users to transfer cryptocurrency between each other when purchasing works on the marketplace. Users can then convert this to fiat if they wish. We have also already started our process to obtain money transfer license, which will enable users to take fiat out directly. I'll keep you guys posted on that. They do plan to launch community drops as well. That's going to be a separate page in the future. This will feature collectibles created by our community. To qualify for these drops, users must release original editions they have created, which have a minimum of 10% going to charity and collectors' benefits. Mine will probably be much higher than that. Mine will probably be going to Best Friends Animal Society. I'm just letting you know. More will be revealed over the next few days. Anyway, moving on. A little bit of perspective here. We have the Todd father saying that his vault value went from 1.9 million to 200,000. But that gem loss is down to me being a greedy, degenerate gambler. His words, again, the whole world economy is in a significant decline, so these are normal market cycles that happen due to outside influences. We need to take responsibility for our own actions. So I think that I, had it bad where I had $1.1-ish million going down to less than 200,000 at one point, losing almost $1 million. Todd Father's got me beat. And is he worried? No. I mean, it doesn't look like he's worried. If he is, he's hiding it very well. I'm not worried. He's not worried. We have a bet going on for later this year about release of the Vivi-verse costing one Superman. But again, it's all fun for me and him. Now, again, I understand that at least I'm in a privileged position where I had that much to lose and not everybody does. But more on this later. We do have some good news that could put us into a mini bull run. Why do you say that? President Biden said Wednesday, today, that he will cancel up to $10,000 in federal student loan debt from many borrowers and double that amount for Pell Grant recipients, a move that could offer some level of forgiveness for about 43 million Americans. So it's official. He has done that for anyone that is making $125,000 a year or less. So good for them. And like I said, double for Pell Grants. If you've got that, great. If you qualify, great. People in Florida and California are going to be also getting stimulus checks. And why I think this will have us a mini bull run when people suddenly get a bunch of stuff that they don't have to pay anymore, and they start getting that stimulus government money, they tend to spend it. You ever get gifted gems? You ever sell something and have a bunch of gems? Really hard not to spend it. So we have somebody that I'm not going to call out saying, to be clear, reprint refers to a physical object, saying NFTs can be reprints. They are 100% reproductions, and anybody denying that is living in a fantasy world. But these are same people who claim Elsa is really the first Disney golden moment. Reproductions can have value. But we do have a word from David Yu over here. When somebody asked, hey, quick question, as a comic collector, would you consider NFT comics on Vivi to be facsimile or original? And David Yu responds, comic on Vivi is digital version, not facsimile, as these come from the original publisher with copyrights reserved. Somebody goes and they say, digital comics has a bright future. And David says, yes. It's not the future, it's here. This has made its rounds way back when, but it did make its rounds again today when that particular quote that I read was going around. And yeah, these are originals, and they have the copyrights reserved. Heard it from the horse's mouth, not facsimile. In other news, we do have Mintalox saying, say bye-bye to the secret rare of The Amazing Spider-Man 252. Why? Because it's not there anymore. You cannot buy it. And he says, in my opinion, in time, major IP collectibles and significant comics will follow suit. I'm not going to lie, I agree. And it's not going to be to random users. Some of them it will. It'll be people that have the money to buy and have the money to hold through the hard times right now, and the people that are buying right now. And some people that are buying right now, yeah, they'll sell when the price triples or 5x's or 6x's, which is fine. Locking in your profits is nothing to be sad about. But the people that buy those hedge funds. There's going to be some hedgies. There's going to be some rich people. There's going to be people that don't care about NFTs or even Marvel or Disney at all. But they're going to go in, they're going to buy this stuff because they want the best of the best. Take a look. I've gotten offers from other NFT projects, and I can't. I could totally use the money. Could totally use $1,000 to go and just mention them in a video and say, hey, buy this. I can't. Like, have you seen some of their NFTs? This is like I said. There's other projects that I really do like. Obviously, I'm ambassador for one of them. It's Utility. And like I said, there are others out there that I enjoy. But if you want the best of the best, you come here. It's like when Star Trek came out and said, "Oh, who did their graphics? Who did all this stuff?" And it's Lucasfilms. Well, if you want the best of the best to do your special effects, if you want the best of the best, you got to come to Vivi. For right now, could that change in the future? Absolutely. Anyway, one more thing. For those of you that do not know what this graph is, it is a Wall Street cheat sheet. Basically saying that where there's optimism, there's belief, then there's thrill, euphoria up there, and then we got a little complacency. We just need to cool off before the next rally, and then it goes down to denial, and then it goes to panic, capitulation, anger, we trade sideways for a little while, and then there's depression, and then there's disbelief. The disbelief is like, oh, this is a sucker's rally, but then it actually does go back up. And right now, we are here in the anger part, where we've been kicked while we're down. We've been down for a while. We'll be down even further. Like I said, we do have the rest of this to go through and that depression before we go up. But who to listen to? I can't give financial advice, although I do to my friends and to some select whale groups, but that is between me and them, and that is, but to you guys, I can't. At least not financial, but who to listen to. Let me tell you a story. Daniel Hardwick, who was over on my podcast, he was my mentor. Why did we click so well? Why did I become so successful? Because I followed him. Why did he become so successful? We both did not have a safety net growing up. We came from pretty much nothing. And yeah, there's other people, there's other influencers out there, there's other people that, have a good amount of money, and they have a safety net. It doesn't really matter to them, not really, if their investments are really good or really bad. But it does to me, because I started from nothing, and maybe on some level, I might think I might go there again one day, just before the end. I plan to. Like I said, I'm going to give away 90% of all my proceeds to animal conservation. But I'm coming from nothing, and it doesn't have to be me. It doesn't have to be my brother Dan. It could be anyone. Give me someone that's had a safety net their whole life, or somebody that's fought and is hungry and has clawed their way to get every single thing that they got. I'll take that person any day. Guy or girl, doesn't matter. I'll take that person over the one that had a safety net any day of the week. Why? Because we need it. It's that Apollo Creed telling Rocky, it's that eye of the tiger. You need it. You need to be right. You have to be. And like I said, I'm a certain way with my money. I'm good enough. I'm sharp. You don't retire at 30 with being bad by what you're doing. But with other people's money, with my friends' money and the whale group, there is no room for error. I am twice as sharp and I'm twice as focused, and get someone like that. Doesn't have to be me. Like I said, I can't give financial advice on here, but if you are looking for that and you're looking for a money manager, you're looking for someone to handle your stuff, just remember that. That's my life advice that I will give. Anyway, guys, that's it. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. Everybody, please check out at Hey David Donnan, at King Mavs Forever over on the Twitter, Standoff Chart and King Mavs over on the Vivi app, Kobe Collection, Omi Player One over on the YouTube, Wraithax.eth domain name, Kyle Willson, Wendy Stibalis, Puddin' Cheeks, Vivi Las Vegas, Taps Trades, Mars Davis, Legacy Bermuda, Sody Pop Media, Vivi Darklink, Meta Lemon, and Vivi Vibes all on the YouTube, at Nomad with Guitar, at Wet Wizard Vivi, and Gary O at 1234CA3, all on the Twitter, and Fanny Carbonell FR over on the TikTok. Everyone say bye-bye to Dashi. Bye-bye, Dashi. I love you guys. Goodbye. Meow, meow, meow. Harm the animals. Meow, 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 meow.